Title of this video is Serious Advice for the American Man, single American man in 2020. Okay, this is what I would do if I'm in your situation. Okay, so what I would do, all right, is if I'm in high school, I will already start saving money. Okay, save your money. You know, for example, you're like 15, 14, something like that. Do some summer jobs, start piling up your money. Okay, start saving. And get rid of your, you know, if you have a system like a PS4 and something like that, PS3, you know, you probably noticed the pattern already. You know, for me, it took a while for me to figure this out, because I didn't grow up in America. But you know, as far as like you growing up in America, you know, the pattern of like consumerism, right? When the PS2 came out, when the PS2 came out, and you know, you're playing it, you're all excited, like, oh, this is like badass, man. And then all of a sudden the PS3 came out, and like, oh, PS3 is better, let me try that. And then boom, PS4 came out, like, oh, let me try the PS4, that's better than PS3. So, you know, everything is just like, the thing you got to keep in mind is the elites in this country, like the 1%, they already got the technology, like this iPhone, this freaking, the best of the technology, the most upgraded version of the technology we're using here is already being used by the military and the very small percent of elites here in America, and you know, the rich 1%, man. So, you know, in America, it's all about secrets. Okay, this is why they go after, you know, people like that guy Julian, you know, and the other guy spilled the secrets. What the hell is his name? That guy's name. How come I can't remember that? Freaking, I'm probably freaking attacked by you know, man, I couldn't remember, like, you know. But you know what I'm saying is the two people that exposed what the military was doing, what the government was doing, and shit like that with our money, okay? Because that's our tax money, man. I'm not saying it's right for them to expose that thing, but, you know, don't you want to know what they are doing with your tax money? Because it is our tax money that pay for the CIA. It is our tax money to pay for the FBI, okay? Paying for Trump, you're paying for that, okay? Don't you want to know what he knows, okay? I thought it was a government for the people, man. So you see what I'm saying? When you're young, okay, you don't have to think like this, like me, you know, because you just need to focus on yourself. You want to retire as soon as possible, okay? So the sooner you start this shit, the sooner you will get done, okay? So believe me on this, all right? If you're, let's say you're 14, you're 15, or you're even 12, you have a console, sell that shit, man. Sell that shit, take a summer job, you know, start piling up money. You will learn quickly that America revolves around money, man. You can't really do anything without money, okay? It's unfortunate that they want you to, you know, be like Jesus, act like Jesus. They raise you as Christian, but the truth is, you know, everything revolves around money. You see what I'm saying? It's, you see how many times I said money? You know, I'm not a materialistic dude. See, look at the car I'm driving. It's fucking piece of shit Honda Civic, okay? Old ass fucking Honda Civic. But the thing is, you know, you gotta keep in mind that the experiences that you experience as a person right now at your young age of 12, you know, 13, 14, 15 and up, they are the things that you will remember when you grow up. They are the things that will remain with you, okay? The things that you possess, like the PS3, PS2, is not going to remain with you, okay? Unless you get it repaired, get it fixed, okay? There's always something that's going to break, okay? No game system is forever, okay? Nothing lasts forever, man. So while you're young, start building your memory savings, so-called memory savings, and start working, summer jobs and jobs here and there, and really understanding the system. There's only two players in America, okay? There's the consumer, which is you, which is the majority. 99% of us are consumers, okay? We're working our 9 to 5 simp jobs for the elites, okay? And then there's the 1% that produce, okay, that owns businesses, things like that, So it's just producers and consumers, okay? 1% is rich, 99% is poor, okay? So you may not consider freaking a doctor poor, but if a doctor has like student loans and shit like that, years and years of student loans, then he's gonna be poor, man. He's gonna be paying that without default, okay? Like, what if he loses his license? All right. What if he had a malpractice? What if he has like multiple accidents? Okay. So see how quickly it got lost. Okay, even nursing jobs are liable to that. So moving on to you're say 15 and up. Okay. So after you sold your console, you start working these jobs on your free time. If you got free time, start reading up a little bit about business. Like, start watching videos about business, like here and there. Read some Robert Kiyosaki books, which is free. I believe the ebook is free. Learn the difference on how the rich think, okay, versus how the poor, which is the majority of us here, think, okay? We think in terms of, ownership. We think in terms of immediate gratification, okay? We think in terms of immediate happiness, okay? The moment you get your salary from working, you already want to spend it, either because you're stressed from the work, or you don't really like the work that you do. But what how the rich think is totally different, man. They're willing to sacrifice their time to be able to retire early, to be able to have something that they can call their own, okay? And being, a business owner is more noble, in my opinion. It's more holy, okay? If you want to take the Christian perspective on that, it's more holy because you can give people jobs, okay? I can hire people. If I become a successful business person, I can hire people. I can give you a job. You see what I'm saying? I can feed families, all right? How many families can you feed if you only have, one source of income? If it's only, if it's only a job. So see what I'm saying? Even if you're making 6 figures, like, you're only gonna spend that on things that you're gonna own yourself and for your family. See what I'm saying? You're only gonna feed like one family. So, but if you own a business, you're managing people, okay? You need to learn how to manage people if you're gonna own a business, because it's not gonna work if you don't know how to do that, okay? It may work for a sole proprietorship, but as far as like a bigger business, multi-million-dollar business, something bigger, you got to have some management skills, people managing skills for that. So you've saved your money, you work those jobs, and you've sold your console and whatever other games that you got. You need to start being serious, because everything is being inflated and everything is like being devalued at the same time. And the 401k is no guarantee, man. It's not a guarantee anymore. Not in this economy, man. Not the Social Security. The Social Security is like in danger, disappearing. And the cryptocurrency, it's making it easier for the dollar to be devalued, okay? Because think about this, if a majority of American people buy cryptocurrencies, They just start buying Bitcoin or something like that. So what happens is they now have their money out of the dollar. Okay, now they have it in Bitcoin. So how is the Federal Reserve going to react with that? The Federal Reserve is still gonna print out money. Is gonna print out money. It's gonna try to pay for itself. But the thing is, it's gonna devalue the dollar. Okay, the more they print out, quantitative easing of the dollars, the lower the value of the dollar. And you've seen what happened when they spent the money. Okay, when they spent the money recently, the Filipino peso went up, and then the dollar went down. Okay, see how that worked is the dollar went down and the Philippine peso went up. So it means that the Philippine peso is worth more whenever the dollar value goes down, because it was 53 and then it went down to 50. Okay, you might even dip on the 40s or something like right here soon, but we never know what will happen, man, because the dollar is manipulated. Everything is manipulated, man. So in your 20s, okay, advancing to your 20s, 20 and up, okay, after when you're 15 and then you did your summer job and saved your money, and you become 20, keep doing it. Keep doing it. Stay focused and watch some motivation videos on YouTube, and use the internet as your tool. Use it as your learning center. Know where to find good quality information. Don't just believe what anybody says. Learn how to think logically. Okay, devoid of feelings. Take the feelings out. Whether it's a good feeling, whether it's a bad feeling, it's just true or false. You got to think in terms of true or false. Is this true? Is this what this person saying is true? Is this what this article saying is true or false? If it's true, use it. If it's false, throw it away. Absorb what is useful, disregard what is useless. That's what Bruce Lee said before, So as you're doing what you're doing, now you're ahead of most people your age. You have some kind of a savings saved up, okay? Maybe 500, maybe 1,000. That's fine. That's fine. There's no, there's no race. It's not a race, okay? It's not a race to the finish line. So after you've done that, right? You've done that. Now you go to college. Now you graduated high school, and now you're going to college, and you're not really sure what you're going to major in, and so you need to start thinking in terms of what you want to do for the long haul. Okay, for the long haul, like think about like 10 to 15 years. Is this a job? What kind of job can I get with this major? What is the end career position or job that I can get with these courses that I'm taking. Okay, so if I were you, I would just get a skill. Okay, fuck going for that stupid degree. That's only gonna fucking put you in debt. That's only gonna put you in fucking many years of paying the student loan debt. If you're not a scholar, something like that, if your tuition is not paid off, and you still got to pay your books and rent and food and shit like that, so you're going to be working while you're in college, if you're doing that. So what you need to do is pick a skill. Okay, pick a marketable skill like IT, mechanics or whatever, something that's it'll put you in the workforce like this right away. Okay, something with a decent salary that you can you can survive on. Okay, rent, food taken care of. You can pick whatever, like you can pick like pension. You can be a diesel mechanic. You can be an aircraft mechanic, which is what I recommend. It's higher salary. You can retire early. Okay, so there's many things you can do. Truck driving, you can but the thing is, uh, I would recommend a job that they would let you have a taste of traveling, let you see what's outside of America. So, because I'm telling you, men outside of America get treated better than men inside of USA, okay? America is anti-male, pro-female, okay? So if you've traveled, you've traveled widely, you probably know this already, but you're young and you're in your 20s and you don't know this, So that's what I would do, okay? Stop thinking about that stupid fucking degree that's gonna put you with, so much debt. You're gonna owe so much money, okay? That you cannot remove it with bankruptcy. Even if you get bankrupt, okay, let's say, you got in trouble or you lost your job, you couldn't get unemployment or some shit like that. That shit is not gonna go away. Your bank account will go negative, and you're gonna file for bankruptcy. It's still gonna go negative, man. You're still gonna owe money. You still gotta have to pay that shit back. So that already put you years back, compared to your other peers, okay? So that person that you're making fun of, like, the guy who went mechanic, the guy who fucking did some, vocational schooling and got to work right away, is already making dough, and you're out here fucking paying for your shit. You're fucking trying to waiter, trying to fucking work at Target, trying to do the fucking jobs that are disappearing, cashier, fucking you're running around fucking delivering pizza. Why do you want to do that shit, man? It's unsustainable, man. It's not good for your brain. It's not good for your psyche. It's not good for your health. Losing sleep on that bullshit. Fuck that, man. Fuck that shit. Go take the fucking vocational job. Save money. Have discipline to save. Stop going out. Stop fucking drinking all the time. Stop smoking. Just work out. Go fucking run or fucking, lose weight or some shit, So the other thing I would recommend is the military. Okay, it's not for everybody, but I did join the military, but because I have my reasons for joining, and I told you my reasons before. I grew up with no parents. Okay, I grew up with mostly women, and I wanted to understand masculinity. So never had a father in my life. I had to father myself. Okay, I had to teach myself, self-teach myself everything, from riding a bike to fucking driving a car. The most simple, mundane things, that you would take for granted. Like using a fucking microwave, like fucking tying my shoes and shit like that. It is what it is. Okay, adopted people are adopted people. I'm not biologically related to them, and that's the way I'm treated and shit. So treated as a nobody. So, but the focus of this video is you advancing your life and really retiring early. And the other thing that you can do is you can apply for contract jobs. Once you have enough experience with your job, with your vocational job, now you can contract. You can contract outside of America. You can be in Bahrain. You can be in fucking Germany or some shit like that. You can apply for a contract job somewhere. So so IT, mechanic, car mechanic, and you can do that. Apply for international jobs that are contract jobs. So it gives you time to travel. It gives you time to think. It gives you the opportunity to compare America to other countries. Okay, because you don't have any comparisons. See, that's my point. You don't have any base of comparison to America. You're just seeing what's in front of you. You're just accepting what's in front of you, which is bullshit, man. And this country is slowly becoming anti-male, man. It's a secret that nobody's fucking saying, man. It's just me out here in YouTube, and these motherfuckers are gonna take down my channel, man. They're probably gonna take down my channel soon, but I don't give a damn. I'm telling the truth. I'm trying to save people here, man. I'm trying to save you before I leave America. See what I'm saying? And I'm still leaving America, man. So, you know, even with that fucking coronavirus shit, I'm gonna figure out a way out of that. You know, fucking, I'm not infected or anything, but I'm gonna try to figure out a way how to fucking. I'm gonna find a flight that's like really leaving like fucking on a weird fucking time, like fucking 2 a.m. or some shit like that. You know, I'm gonna fucking mess them up and shit, man. I'm gonna fuck up the system or some shit, man. I'm gonna, you know, you gotta finesse them, man. You gotta finesse these demons. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, the whole country, man, is going fucking insane, you know. So that's what I would do. You know, that's exactly what I would do. Just do that, and you want to take it a step further, you know. If you are gonna stay in America, try to start some kind of entrepreneurship, you know, sell something, okay, product or a service. You know, it's, if you're gonna stay here, you know, you might as well cash in on the system, right? So start thinking as a producer, start reading Robert Kiyosaki books, okay? It's a good base to start with, and then you read other books with that, and, you know, get whatever they throw out there for free in YouTube, the fucking ebooks, you know, audiobooks. So you can be doing dishes, you can be fucking, you know, cleaning something, or you can be, you know, doing things offline, but you're listening to that thing, you know, on your ear while you're doing things, and, you know, you can multitask and shit like that. You know, you can, you know, the information that's quality information is going in your brain, and you're not wasting time, you know, you're doing two things at once. See? So that's what I would do, you know. That's what I do sometimes. I do that, even up to now, you know. So the last advice that I would give you is, if you're still, you know, I'm not saying marriage is bad or good. What I'm saying is, if you're still thinking about that once you're older, okay, if you still haven't gotten it out of your system, it's best, okay, it's best to fucking go overseas, go find a woman, okay? Go to a country where there's no divorce, go to a country where there's feminine women, okay? Because if there's no divorce, she's less likely to cheat against you, okay? Because everybody, okay, will tend to be religious, okay? It's one of those countries, Philippines, okay? So it's a hardcore Catholic country, still old school, okay, and the province is still old school, and they expect you to take care of her, okay? That's the way they, you know, they view things over there, which is way different than America. So that's just one option, okay? You can be in Thailand, you can be Malaysia, you can be, you know, Germany, you can be anywhere. See what I'm saying? It's, don't limit yourself to America just because you grew up here, man. You have the means to travel, you have the technology to travel. Take advantage of it, you know. It's not good to just stay here and just, you know, let your fucking, you know, live your life and just like, it's not even living, it's just working, you know, going home from work, watching TV. It's real boring, man. Like there's no life here. You see what I'm saying? It's just work until you die. There's no fun, man. It's just the same thing over and over again, you know. I've already seen the beach here in California. I already fucking, you know, all that surfing shit, all that fucking beach bum shit, you know, hiking already. I've already done all that shit. So, you know, what else to do? I'm already bored as shit. You know, see what I'm saying? It's, see how quickly you can get bored. So, you know, it's, man, you can go visit all the towns, visit all the 50 states. But the thing is, it's still the same, man. It's the same thing over and over again. There's no variety, you know. While overseas, there's different things that you can do. You know, the politics, the vibe of the people is way different. It's more open, okay? It's more free. That's why you see Winston Wu, okay? Happier Abroad channel, Winston Wu. It's a Chinese guy who went to San Francisco, you know, and saw how different it is from other countries. and he made a channel out of it. Okay, so I am trying to spread his message, and travel for your sanity, man. It's take a break from the insanity that is America, man. Because I'm telling you, I'm somebody who traveled widely. I was in the military 9 years. Okay, so I traveled widely, and I can tell you, in my honest opinion, that my honest, humble opinion, that dude, American culture is really like fucking, man. It is really just consumerism, and it's really nothing here, bro. It's just sports, fucking watching sports, fucking watching movies. Dude, it's just everything is like set up to where you end up sedentary. You end up fucking not doing anything. You're just sitting on your butt. That's why a lot of people are fat over here. A lot of people are gaining weight. A lot of people are dying from heart disease, from cancer, from stroke. Do you want to end up that way? Hell no, man. I don't want you to end up that way. That's why I'm making this video. So that is my advice, okay? That is my 26-minute advice for everyone out there, for all the single men, for the young men out there, okay? Even the single men in their 20s or 30s. I never have a video like this. I never had, somebody explaining to me, because I never had parents. Remember, I never had parents. I had to learn all this shit myself from trial and error. I had to fucking make mistakes. See, I'm in my 30s, and I'm just now giving this to you, okay? I should have known this in my 20s, okay? I should have known this. But the thing is, I had no parents. So you see what I'm saying? It took me another 10 years to learn this shit. So while you're young, implement the strategies that I told you, and I believe it works, man. It works, because the saving money is just the beginning of things to come, okay? It shows your discipline and, your ability to think about the future. So that's it. Peace out.